We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead, next on the show. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that third pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swing. And misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
To short, fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
In now, Brian Reynolds. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Standing in now, Kevin Newman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5 to second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time. A double play, and the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Trevor Williams, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. In his career against this starting pitcher, he's got a batting average of over 350. That's not ridiculous, but it does mean he's had some really good at-bats against him in the past. So we'll see if he continues to see the ball well against this pitcher in this one.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. The pitch. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman's got it, and there's out number 2. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Newman brings it in. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Settling in now, Josh Bell. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. His career line against Wainwright, he has 7 hits in 24 at-bats. He's also driven in 5 runs. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Frazier at third with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. He's right there. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Now at the plate, Johan Camargo. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Trevor Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
From the stretch. That's wide, 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the stretch. 2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Bucks out in front, 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman fields it cleanly, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Into the box, Tommy Edman. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping up now, Lane Thomas. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. called strike at the letters, 0-1. Thomas, a native of Tennessee. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 0-1 pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now that's popped up. Bell has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Digging in, Jairo Munoz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
He's set. The 3-0 offering.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left. Taveras waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards leave 1. It remains 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Leody Taveras.
The left fielder, Leody Taveras.
First pitch on its way.
Back outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard. He's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
To the plate now, Cole Tucker, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Tucker brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
1 and 2.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Right side. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Stepping up to the plate, Brian Reynolds. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. One out and a runner on third. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Newman. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Turner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on-base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, "I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night." Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off,
into the box now, Yadier Molina, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Softly hit out to short, and one gone. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So here now is the pitcher, Adam Wainwright. Here's the first pitch to him.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground to the left side. Camargo's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one's flared out toward left. Tucker onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Frazier will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0.